Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where today we are back in League 1 after last episode was a playoffs for a promotion to get back-to-back promotions and up to the championship. We unfortunately failed in the semifinals. We go ahead and lose that. So yeah, we are back in League 1. Actually, no, we didn't lose in the semifinals. We lost in the final to Wrexham. That's right. We lost in the finals to Wrexham. We are back in League 1. I expect this season for us to absolutely fly through it, to be completely honest. I'm hoping it's not a second season syndrome where we will struggle. I expect us to absolutely fly up to a championship, to at least get automatic promotion, or at least to win playoffs relatively easy. Some things that have happened throughout the thing. We are now down to 20 players with contract expiring and loan players being recalled. One player that has been added back to the squad on a permanent deal after Bryn Morris going up to 67 rating was Mr. Sonny Cox. Our highest player, our best player, Sonny Cox, is now a permanent Harrogate Town player. We paid $1 million for him at the end of last season. That actually will affect our budget this season as well as we go ahead and go into it. Season 3, we have a transfer budget of $59,000. We have a wage budget of $206,000. We have currently spent $116,000. We have $90,000 remaining, but roughly $110,000 remaining of the stretch. And here you can see we have 20 players. We are shorthanded in the center back department again. We are relatively, if we play the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, we'll expect us to play a good bit amount this season. We are shorthanded in the striking department. I want to improve our back line quality as well. I expect to lose maybe a couple players, a couple of these older players, possibly China, and sell them. Tommy O'Reilly is quite honestly an expensive player. He's $20,000 on the wages, nearly triple some of our wages. Dennis Jetterin, maybe offload him. We have $59,000. We have $59,000. So it's just a free agent kind of market and loan market for this season as well, or for majority, unless we sell some players. So let's get into it. And for our youth academy, seeing as we can still only go to English players worldwide still in League 1, our scouts can only go off to England. So for 9 months, we are looking for center back, and then every position in midfield, including center, defensive mid, CM, and cam for 9 months. I'm half tempted just to sign 2 more, and to be completely honest, send them out to England again using the mod system, the cheat table, and be able to send them out to the same country on multiple times and just look for all positions. But I will do that in January, to be honest. That's probably when I'll do it. Without further ado, let's get this season underway. Let's get some transfers. Let's get some signings underway. Now, one player we are looking to bring back on is Eloni. Leeds United are still our parent club, our affiliate club, I should say, not parent club, our affiliate club. And Debayo is still at Leeds United. He is under that threshold, so we are going to look to offer him a loan deal. We're going to go short term in the hopes that it glitches up to 2 year. It does. A 2-year loan deal for James Debayo is absolutely perfect. If we can pay less than 50%, 40% is perfectly fine. I actually don't remember what we paid him last time. Can I see what I paid for him last time? Spin track or squad tracker. Debayo, I was paying. Where's Debayo? I was paying 50%, so we're going to get him for 10% cheaper as well over the course of 2 years. So we will absolutely take that if we can go ahead and bring him in. We want to add a little bit of midfield support, even though we kind of have a heavy midfield presence. But Osama Ashley, 26 years old, 66 overall. He was a Salford original player. So if we can get him on the free agent market, who he's actually spent the whole entire last season on a free agent market. We were going to bring him in at this point last season, but we decided not to. So we're going to do it now. Ashley is going to come in. He's going to provide support and competition for Bryn Morris, who's 67 rated player. We are going to go ahead and try and get him for less than 10K. We're going to do 8.3K, see what they say to that. They say yes. Maybe I could have paid a little bit less for Osama Ashley. But Osama Ashley, welcome to the squad. Welcome to Harrogate Town. And DeBio is going to rejoin us on the season. Welcome to the squad for 2 years now. He is a welcome back. We go ahead and bring in a additional left back to go ahead and give competition for our other left backs of the squad, Folds and whoever. I forgot. Who did I forget? I forgot his name, but bro, George Nurse comes into the squad for 8.5K. Welcome in. And we go ahead and say goodbye to our first player. Patrick Bro is actually on his way out. We sell him because he was old. He was getting on the older side. So we go ahead and release him. And that's why we brought in the other left back for $370,000. He has been sold. All right, we went ahead and made some more signings and sellings of players just off camera. Well, not really off camera, but just throughout the meantime when I wasn't really talking much. So we start off with Harry Wood. We say goodbye to him. He is off to Sepsi OSK for $840,000. We say goodbye to Harry Wood. We go ahead and loan out the youngster Jesse Bullock, who was here, who just got promoted through the Youth Academy last season, late last season. He has been loaned out to FC Ultrich for the season, so we'll see the midfielder grow over the course of the season. We say goodbye to veteran Livy Sutton. He is off to Bristol Rovers for $310,000. We simply just don't need him. I think we have maybe too many midfielders, even though I'm looking at possibly bringing in more. I don't know. Obviously with the sale of Harry Wood, we now need a new cam. I've been having my eyes on this kid forever, and he's now 67 rated. So he is still, he's just about 67 rated. He should be 68 relatively shortly, to be completely honest. But Leo Castledine, he is a great baller. He was good when I played against him when he was at Shrewsbury. He's still at Shrewsbury until now. We signed him up for $850,000. He joins the club now. Now a massive signing. We bring in veteran and possible Wrexham legend Paul Mullen. He joins from Wrexham, the team that we just lost to in the playoff final to get into the championship. They have a lot of strikers, and to be completely honest, he probably wouldn't have started or played too many minutes. So we bring him back down to League One, and for Dean Cornelius and $150,000, he is now a Harrogate Town player. James Daly has been sold to Crawley Town for $390,000. We simply don't need him. We're taking a massive punt of not going back to a winger system because we quite literally have no wingers now at the club. So the 4-1-2-1-2 better work out. We go ahead and sell goalkeeper Harry Bergwan, who was a just kind of a backup keeper. He was initially our starting keeper when we first started the save. He was now the backup after Chambers came in through the free agent market. And then Harry Bergwan is now sold to Radamaka Radam. He's off there for $280,000. We do need a backup goalkeeper, so we go ahead and bring in Jamal Blackman from Shrewsbury. He is on loan for the rest of the season. Hopefully, if things change, then things change. But for now, he is our backup goalkeeper. And those kind of are the transfers and maybe the last transfers we make of this season. We have 20 days left. There's going to be some players that possibly come out on the way or go on the way out, and we'll replace them if need be. But at the moment, as things stand, we currently have just over $640,000 on our transfer budget if we were want to bring in anybody on a permanent deal. The things is, if we are bringing on players on permanent deal, probably through a free agent market. The question is, do we want to sell Brandon Morris, who's been a great player to us, to Portsmouth? Portsmouth are in League One. I must say no. The close to $1 million is there, but I'm gonna say no. Our first scout report for the English nation here, and with our highest player being 67, our highest potential is 77. So Baldwin is just a little too good. Zachary Stubbs is obviously too good. If he was 16 or 17, I'd promote him and release him instantly, but the fact he's 13 is quite disappointing. Now this guy Adam Clarkson, he is definitely going to be one for sure. We are going to go ahead and sign him, and then release him. We could have brought that last guy in, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't. I just am used to declining not that great of talents. But yes, so we will go ahead and sign Clarkson and then release Clarkson as well. He's only 62 rated. That's absurd. We make one more signing here, and it's bringing back Elliot List on loan once more. He will join back for the season. Welcome back to the club, Mr. Elliot List. first game of the season here. It's against Lincoln City down in League One. Paul Mullen and Sonny Cox as our striker duoship. Leo Castledine as the cam. Ibrahim Williams and Morris stay in the midfield. Morris moves up just a little bit to accommodate Ashley at the center defensive mid. Nurse, Gibson, Debayo, Asade as our back four. Chambers as our keeper. Let's go and get into the first game of the season. And here we go, the first game of the League One season number 2. Hopefully this time we want to not speed run it, but in the same time speed run it. We want automatic promotion this season. Braden Morris is going to be kind of the backbone that is going to allow us to do that, as being the highest overall, the joint highest overall now. I do expect Sonny Cox, if he continues his fine form, or even Leo Castledine, as he's at that 67 rated as well, to be the backbone for the relatively future here, short-term future, to be able to grow this team. Morris, I think we might start going underway a kind of phasing out period with Morris. Kind of almost same thing with Gibson as well, with Debayo and Deborah. But for now, Gibson gets to start. Morris gets to start. Mr. Fox, who's been so good for us, is the only player to be on 99 appearances throughout this entirety of this save. So his 100 appearance could and will be today as well in this game to start off the season. Here's Leo. Oh, I forgot to turn off the rain. This game is going to be annoying. It's Leo, though. He's going to whip it. Oh, never mind. He's not going to whip it in. He's going to find Cox instead. And Cox, and see, that is where I need the weather effects off, because that happens for me, but it doesn't happen for them. It is simply user-based and not game-based, so not computer-based at all. So computers just, the AI just override it, to be completely honest. Morris, Paul Mullen, into Cox, and Sonny Cox. We don't have to worry about him not playing against Exeter City, well, because Exeter City, 1, not in the same league, and 2, he is a permanent player here at Mr. Wrexham? At Harrogate Town. Morris into Mullen. Mullen into Cox. Cox now into Castledine, and Leo now. It's Leo on the ball. He's going to shoot it. Leo straight to the keeps. Sorry. Into Cox right before the break. The 45th minute. Cheese could be on the hands. Cox into Paul Mullen. Just off target, and we cannot score the opening goal yet. It will have to wait a little bit. Also, we are at, once again, an upgraded stadium, I believe. Yes, we are in an upgraded stadium. Doesn't look like it, but we definitely should be at an upgraded stadium. Morris, can he find Paul Mullen? Paul Mullen now will find the back of the net, and the former Wrexham player will open up the scoring this season. Paul Mullen with his first goal of his career here at Harrogate Town. Step down a division from Wrexham in the championship to rejoin us and possibly get back-to-back promotions for himself. Nurse, Ibrahim Williams, Leo Castledine into Paul Mullen. Paul Mullen back to Leo. Leo now on the ball into Sonny Cox on his left foot, off target. Oh, and Draper goes ahead and puts it into the back of the net and makes it 1-1. And that is full time. Our first game of the season is a 1-1 draw. Paul Mullen opened up his scoring bank here, but fortunately our defense was still open as well. Cowbell Cup at St. Mary's Stadium against Southampton, a championship/Premier League side here. I'm going to assume they're championship, to be completely honest. This is season 3, so technically they probably could have got promoted back up to the Premier League. It's a Cowbell Cup. I don't expect to win this game at all, so we are going to go ahead and submit. We have a very rotated team. Blackman starts. Midfield is completely different. Our strikers, we have March and List both playing in there.
Getting the ball forward.
And March goes ahead and takes the lead for Harrogate Town. We're winning this game? What's going on here? And Fernandez makes it 1-1 quite instantaneously. And back to reality. And Stewart takes the lead for Southampton. And back to reality. And we are out of the Carabao Cup. We'll get 5,000 for it, and to be completely honest, I'm probably not putting that in the actual stat track or the spin tracker. But 5,000 for a win or a loss in the round, so it does not matter. Yeah. Last game of the episode, we are taking on the Peterborough here in this game. The 4-1-2-1-2. We have Paul Mullen and Sonny Cox. Leo Castledine now. Leo Castledine. Leo, his shot deflected into the defender's back. Paul Mullen crossed Williams into Fox. And Fox can't open up the scoring. Sorry. Williams. Leo Castledine. Williams. Fox. Castledine. Williams. Cox into Paul Mullen. We'll go ahead and make it 1-0. Well worked move. The patience goes a long way. And Paul Mullen has the second goal of his season and our second goal of the season in League One football. Fox into Leo. Leo now. I see Cox making a run. He's going to have to make it again. And he's still making it. And Leo Cox strikes it well off target. Last chance right before halftime for Peterborough to go ahead and equalize, and the shot is off target. Halftime up 1-0. Sorry, into Sonny Cox. Sonny Cox into Paul Mullen, and Paul Mullen now. Paul Mullen will strike, and Paul Mullen will score. It's a brace for Paul Mullen. It's 2-0 for Harrogate Town. It's 3 goals on the season now, all for Paul Mullen. Leo Castledine into Fox. Fox into Williams. Williams quickly into Cox into Paul Mullen for his hat trick just off target. Fox on the ball. Ben Fox into Paul Mullen. And Paul Mullen now for his hat trick. And Paul Mullen will get his hat trick. He's going to become a Harrogate Town legend at this point. 2 games in, 4 goals on the season. And they all belong to that man, Paul Mullen. Fox now on the ball. Fox. Is that Cox? It is Castledine. Leo Castledine is in behind. And Leo Castledine now to make it 4. It's a statement signing. The Peterborough stands are completely empty here. 4-0 for Harrogate Town. We are going to go ahead and just jump to the sim. We are going to jump to the end. Paul Mullen gets a 4th goal. He has 5 goals on the season. A 5-1 win is absolutely absurd. When we come back next episode, we will go ahead and make decent amount of progress. I think this season, depending on how things go, and kind of just based off of that 5-1 win, I'm thinking the first half of the season will go relatively quickly. Like, honestly, 2 to 3 episodes max until we get into January. And then depending on what happens in the FA Cup, in kind of our standings there in the league, it might slow down a little bit to like normal-ish episodes. But my aim is to get towards at least the end of the season relatively quickly, because I expect ourselves to be in championship for next season. But that's going to be it for me today. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Until then, peace out. I'll see y'all tomorrow or Monday, one of the two. Not quite sure yet.